the person I always was supposed to be. But you know, when we're born into this world, a lot of times our parents are caught into certain things, and we tend to forget who we were when we were born. I know that might not make sense to some of you all, but I feel like when I was born into this world, I knew who I was and who I was supposed to be. But I feel like because of influences, outside influences, I slowly forgot who I was. And once I got to the point to where I just channeled everything out and just really connected to who I am and who I always wanted to be, I became who I am now today. And this poem really illustrates the journey that I'm still on. And it's just an effort to raise my spiritual, mental, emotional, psychological vibrations to the point to where I'm in my crown chakra all the time. So if you don't know much about crown chakras, research chakras, the base chakra is red, then there's orange, then there's green, then red, orange, yellow, then green, blue, indigo, and violet. The crown chakra is the violet chakra. And I had an experience where I know I was at my crown chakra because certain things happen, and anybody who ever had certain experiences with meditation and different things of that nature, hopefully you can relate to what I'm saying, but this is why I wrote this poem, Vibrate Higher. And I really appreciate.
I wish I had some of them cracker killing sauce. I wish I had some of them cracker killing crystals.
Be away from my job for that long stretch of time. Because I feel like it really put me where I am here today, to quit my job back in August of last year. So, vibrate higher.
All right.
In the words of Andre 3000, I just yearn to vibrate, vibrate, vibrate higher. I refuse to allow any more days of my life to transpire. I refuse you and your 401k and the thought that maybe 30 years later I can retire. My soul is no longer for hire. Forget the world or the universe where I myself aspire. The Most High is no liar. Therefore with no ledge there is no limit to what I can acquire. Excuse me if I stop to perspire, but it's just the God in me coming to the surface. And when my third eye now realize that time measured in seconds serves no purpose, I am now clear of your curses. Acknowledging the skin that I'm within, as it overflows with melanin. I'm the epitome of what first is. That's the epitome of what first is. I'm the epitome of what this earth is. When the Culminating of a black man rises, anything you throw at him is worthless. While carving in the flesh, genetic blueprint of this universe, you can't hurt this. Throw sticks and stones if you must. Start to simultaneously thrust. Something that you may cause you to spontaneously combust. You see, because you couldn't handle the fire. Therefore, you just sit back and admire. But as for me, in the words of my homeboy Sleepy P, I've been through the fire. Therefore, I am fire. Vibrates, vibrates, vibrates higher. But who am I fooling? We couldn't begin to vibrate. Because 90% of the times our minds and souls are in a constant state of intoxication. We as a race, our God needs a purification. Things we do to mind and soul, they be so blatant. We replace foods with drugs for the sake of taste. And whenever we do meet up, we don't show love. And if we do, we fake it. So how can we ever progress? Stuck in this world of constant mess. Of kill or be killed. Through trail or be real. And it's all about me. I care less how you feel. But how simple-minded. How many more centuries must we pause, play, and rewind it, only to realize that if one of us missed the call, we all missed the call. Divided we fall. Does any can only reach the unified potential? Potent, all. Any thoughts of any divide you all, we must dissolve. But I'm not fooling. I'm just speaking to a church full of empty pews. We as a people are like overcharged batteries. What our energy we misuse. For brothers and sisters, here to beseech you. Ain't be necessary, I'll talk to your melanin, your ether. Help you do it, the supervision put on the green light that the Most High admires. By a certain point in time, we all must be adorned in God like a tire. Maybe then we could vibrate higher. I'm just trying to attain a constant state of pose by more loop, I may loop. In other words, all does, I do. All being God in creation. Must put forth emphasis to revive a black nation. Move the poison and give ourselves a spiritual transfusion. Must strive not to recreate. We must strive not to recreate, but rather to transcend the illusion. Maintain stability holistically amongst the confusion. But for those of you who ain't hearing me, go watch the movie Knowing. But for those of you who see me and feel me glowing, embrace me, not as a lyrical assassin, but as a lyrical doctor. I'm just trying to evoke vibrations to stimulate your crown chakra. Awakening with tears of joy, with visions of things that'll shock you. Awakening with tears of joy, with visions of things that will shock you. Awakening with tears of joy, with visions of things that will shock you. Identify the Most High and distinguish the imposters, because we are all gods with a specific assignment. So when you feel you doubting about the best you can, motherfuck this wagon known as Western ideology, Eurocentric thoughts, and come join the band and vibrate.
Higher.
Vibrate higher.
That makes sense to me.